All right, now for the playthrough. All right, so like I said, the first thing I do is I look at my cards here. See, I have a lot coming up here. At 3, I think it is. So I gotta watch that. And the Grey Havens. That's normally a spot I don't really protect, so I have 2 coming that way. Rivendell, Helm's Deep, and then, okay. So it looks like Gandalf might be going towards the Grey Havens. And then I'll just keep Legolas, around here. Gandalf to help secure this. Then I think we should be good. Let me look at one more card. Yeah, okay, they do go through the Shire first. So makes it a little bit more difficult because I have to defend both of them. All right, card-wise, I'll be able to attempt to sneak a few times. We'll use Frodo and Sam first to prepare because they have this card here, and since their ability, you'll get 2 of them there because you always get a friendship bonus. And because I don't have a sneak, I might actually just wait. Normally I try to leave first and try to get to Rivendell, but I think I'm actually going to hold up here for a little bit. We'll try this way because then I can recruit. You can't recruit in the Shire, obviously. So I think we'll travel. Maybe I should just go for it then. We got plenty to negate rolls, so all right, we're gonna go for it. I'll just negate the rolls if I get hit. I have 2 bad rolls. I have to try to make it through. Those are both pretty bad. So I'll spend 1. I'll use the one out of my hand first. Doesn't matter. Both of them hurt. So, and I'll take the 1 hit. I'll travel again. I have to try to survive 1 more roll. Perfect. Both Nazguls are going to go away. Got lucky there. Then 1 last travel. Now this is going into a haven. So there's only 1 bad roll. And there's only 1 dice because there's only 1 Nazgul. And I hit it though. I'm just gonna take it. Because that way I can use the 3 hearts next turn. The 3 friendships. Okay, so there's another friendships. And then we got advance. Okay. So the Woodland Realm. And then this is a far distance. So you'll see it coming, but alright, so we'll use Frodo and Sam first. First we'll see if they can repair. They can't. So I'll just use them to do the blessing. I'll use a card and then 2 tokens. So that's the first objective done. Gives you a token, you gain a hope, and then 3 more elves come into play. So now here, I always usually muster. I guess you don't have to do it here. You can technically do it in Helm's Deep. I'll take both of those guys with me. And then I usually wait here and muster 2 more. Gotta be careful if you're in the fords. They can, if you get bad luck and draw 2 cards, they can sneak by you. So here they have to attack you to get it. So usually I wait here and then move 2 and then attack. Draw cards, looking for swords. We got a event here where we can look at the top cards. We'll use that probably soon. So here they come. Legolas is going to have to muster here for his turn for sure. And there's men going to Helm's Deep, but they're going to have to go through Minas Tirith, which they'll probably do here pretty quickly. So that we'll have to watch out for sure. Alright, so Frodo and Sam. See if they have a card prepare. They don't. I think they just wait. Okay. Legolas has ability where you can get a free cloak. And then he's got Sure Shot as well. We're going to use Muster to muster another elf here. probably another one, and then I'll probably spend a card on Sure Shot. Okay. Or he can travel and go grab a dwarf and move him over. We'll do the Sure Shot just to make sure. We'll use the card first. And then I think we'll muster. Where we travel over. I think we'll just muster, it's safer. And then we'll travel over. And we'll leave all them there. And Frodo Sam, I don't think they can do anything. Nope, so they're done. I'm going to wait until the eye moves and things before I move them. Plus, I like to make sure I actually have a token, so I'm safe there. Oops. How many cards we got? 4. I think we'll just draw the cards. Okay, perfect. Mirkwood is great. Once I get Legolas back there, he can discard that and prepare it. So come into the Great Havens. So I have to try to decide. And then here comes 2 more here. And going to the Helm's Deep. So they're going to come to me this time. Makes it a little bit more difficult because now when I attack them, I have to make sure I kill them. If I let them through, that'd be bad. All right. So Gandalf, 1, 2, 1. So 3. I could do 1 attack, but again, the problem is if I don't kill them, which I can't, only with 3 dice rolls, the max you can get rid of is 3. So I think that he's gonna have to stay there. So with that being said, Gandalf might have to go help secure this area before I leave him. Let's see. Can he prepare first? No. So I think they're just going to wait there. Gandalf's going to move to the Shire. You can't recruit in the Shire, so I have to keep moving. But I'm going to see if I do have a card I can discard. All right, perfect. That'll keep me under the max. And I think I'll take the dwarfs, just because the elves I can muster there, and then we'll muster... Oh, we can't. Alright, we're actually just going to wait here then. Or should we play the event? We could play the event. I think you draw a card, don't you? Yeah, so let's play the event. Hope that we... Alright, so we do have a Skies Darkens coming. So we're definitely going to take this. And then, of course, we know that this is 2 turns away. Okay, and now Gandalf can muster. And then they can't do anything. Nope. But they're going to move next. Once the Skies Darken is drawn, we'll move them out of that area. Okay. And then... So now Nazgul will need to move out. I always try to pick an area I know I'm not going to go and furthest away. So generally I come down this, through Rohan, and then they come this way out. So I'm going to try to just throw them here. They'll slowly move up anyways, but sometimes you can avoid that. Okay, so there's the battle here. Hopefully be okay here. Yep, perfect. So I lose nothing because my guys are in the havens. Alright, so we're probably going to move them this turn. I'm just going to peek at the deck because I know the next card is going to shuffle them all back in. Just so I can kind of plan. Yeah, see, I think Legolas is going to be very busy. There's lots of cards in his area. Okay. We'll do Frodo and Sam first just to see if they can prepare a card. There's no card. Well, we're not going to move. So we're just going to waste a turn pretty much. We'll get the loyal friend. I guess we prepare? No, Legolas is going to need it. Seems like such a waste just to sit here, but 6, 7 cards, so we're gonna have too many cards, unfortunately. So we're also going to discard a card, which is really bad. But I don't see much a way I can move. But there's no reason to do that because then the eye is going to move. But there's no Nazguls here, so it's not as bad. But I think we'll just switch. We'll just sit and wait. Because we know Skies and Darken and then Orc infighting. Okay. Well, that actually solves my problem with cards too. So if you draw up this, you draw over 7 here, this card's going to go away. It doesn't count towards your limit. The Skies Darken card. Alright, so 3 Orcs get added there. Okay, so could be bad for up here in the Dew region if you're a War of the Ring player. Alright, so we'll draw our 2 shadow cards. Coming up to Helm's Deep. That's going to hurt Myth Tirith. No, it might not be a lost cause, but we definitely need to try to get Gandalf to recruit and get down there. No Nazgul, right? Nope. Okay, so that worked out well. Yeah, that's the lost cause there, but that's okay. Maybe, oh, perfect. We didn't lose any. 2 really good rolls. And our last card, another movement. So now they're going to move past it, and they're going to move into us, which probably actually works well, because then we don't have to spend actions to attack. There's no Nazgul there, so I don't have to worry about this one here. So there, they lose 2, and I lose 1, so that's fine with me. Especially because I can muster so easily in Rohan. Alright, so speaking of that, let's do the attack first. How many battle cards we got? Only 2. So yeah, we can't really leave here, so let's just roll attack. And now we get to decide. The eye does move down, which is good. We'll roll 3. Probably 2 would have probably been smarter, but we can muster really easy, so I'm not worried. Alright, so actually it's a good thing we did roll a lot. I can spend rings, but do I want to? I have a lot. What else are we going to do this turn? Where's the there and there? Really need to get Legolas back to Mirkwood so you can get both those cards in. We can do the infighting. That gives us down to 3, 6. But I'm just going to spend 1 ring because we have it. And I think we're going to waste it anyway, so. There we go, good. Done, and I think that's everybody, yep. And then we lose 2. Confirm. Alright, and I could choose. She's got 3 actions left. I could move in with 2, so maybe I'll muster 1 more. And I have to decide if I want to just go. I have 2, I need another sword. Figure we have to wait for her anyways to do it, so let's just muster 2 more, and then we'll be ready. Frodo and Sam will check if they can prepare. They can't. And since the eye's down here, I think we'll actually just wait. And then draw cards. Okay, we knew we were going to have to discard, but I can play an event instead. So choose and remove 2 from any one region. So I wonder if we need to remove here or help Myth Tirith out. I think we're going to do that. I'm not as worried about here, rushing down there. Okay, draw cards. So yeah, they got lucky there because there's nobody to advance. And now we're going to recruit. 1 there. And then 3 to the eye. 1, 2, 3. Which is kind of unfortunate because I'm going to plan on coming this way and they're going to be here. But they'll probably move up. Alright, Legolas first. So if we go 1, 2, recruit, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 2 cards I really want to prepare. 1, 2, 3, and attack. Maybe that's the way to do it. So let's travel here. I don't want to bring them. Is anybody's coming that way? I don't recall. We'll just take him with. Okay, we'll do the attack first. He has 2 guys, so I'll roll 2 dice. There's no Nazgul, so that helps. I think Legolas still had action, so I won't re-roll. Try to save. Yeah, so he has 2 left. We can prepare, so we don't have to discard. 3, and then I don't know why that showed me. Oh, nice. So they're going to come and they're actually going to attack there. So I actually do need to take this guy out. Otherwise, he's going to take out there. So let's attack. We'll do 2 dice to be safe. And we failed. I'll have to spend the... Since I have Legolas there, you can just spend cards. I'm out discard anyways, so that's okay. And we don't need to re-roll. And then Frodo and Sam cannot prepare. Do they want to move? I don't think so yet. Until that eye is on them, I don't think we want to move them. We're not in a big hurry. They could move on Gandalf's turn, and then that way they can make it all the way down to Lothlorien. Okay, cards 3, 6, 7. We're good there. So let's draw 2 shadow. We know this is not going to do anything. Well, I guess maybe it'll bring one soldier closer. And then our next card here, just reinforcement. Perfect. So not too scary. And the eye comes back now. So yeah. So we'll definitely move here with Gandalf. All right, so Gandalf's here. I think my plan was to put the troops here, but I haven't really seen any cards. I know there's going to be cards coming up through this way, so I don't know if we really need to protect the Shire. I think if we just drop them off there, then get Gandalf down here, that might be for the best. You could actually take the fast route, but it does cost you 2 friendship, which is quite a bit, but it does get them way down there. So let's travel here. Let's leave all the dwarfs so they're safe. So now if I travel to it's about the same. If it was another character, it might be more important, but I think Gandalf can get down there just about the same. And then now if I want to, I can bring him with. I don't think they can prepare. Oh, they can. Well, that's an easy decision then. I think we prepared that. Especially since we're going to have to discard a card again. Not doing a very good job of not discarding cards. What do I have the most? I probably have a lot of that. Dale is going to be... Well, I'm going through that one, so we'll discard that. Okay, I draw here. They're coming up. Did they actually get movement? They did. So we're going to have a little battle here, but it's only 1 unit, so no big deal. And then if I fail, we can just sure shot them. More. Okay, so now there's going to be a battle, but don't think it'll be that big a deal. There's no Nazgul, so that helps. And that's a good roll. Well, not a great roll, but a good roll. Alright, and we want to lose the elves since we're in the elf place to reinforce. And muster. Alright, so first we'll see if Frodo or Sam have a card to match. They don't. But probably time to move them. I got plenty of cards, so move them. I think I'm actually going to take the elf too. There hasn't been any Rivendell cards I've seen, so I think this is fairly safe. We'll spend cards in the hand first, even though that was Misty Mountain. I'm actually going to undo my whole turn here. Alright, so now we're going to move Merry and Pippin first. 1, 2, 3. Over here, we're going to take the elf with us because I think it's pretty safe. Now, I normally would use my card, but here we're going to end up in the Misty Mountains. So we can actually benefit more, I think. So I'll spend one of the tokens. And now we can move freely because there's no Nazgul. Now that we're in Rivendell, we'll use the Loyal Friend. And now Frodo and Sam will prepare. And that'll get us an extra token there. So I still have to discard this, but I'm looking really healthy. I have 7 of those tokens. So we could distract or sure shot. So I think so we don't have to lose. I don't have a, they're just going to draw cards. I'll just discard one. We need that sword badly. So we'll get rid of our ring. We have way too many friendships. Let's get rid of a friendship. All right, 2 shadow cards. Movement. Okay, coming up near Helm's Deep. That's fine. Probably take out Isengard and come back down. And reinforce Moria. So that's fine as well. All right, I have to move 2 Nazgul. Now, what I like to do is, like I said before, I know I'm going to come down here to Helm's Deep and around. So I'm going to move these Nazgul out of the way. These Nazgul here, there's no point in moving them down. So move 1 there, then move 1. All right, so I think we have 3 swords now. We still only have 2 swords. Man, the swords are killing us. Oh, Frodo and Sam. Let's see, can they prepare? They don't have a card. Thought there was, oh, that's Mirkwood. Okay. Guess they'll just muster. I have plenty of cards, so. And then here, we got 2 more. We'll muster 2 more of the Rohans, and then we'll travel. Take a good small army, just in case they add any on there. But we'll just get over here, and we'll just hope that by the time next turn comes around, we'll have another sword, so we can end this mission. And then we drew it at least. Now we have to discard. I have tons of friendships, so we'll get rid of that. Really. Okay, so reinforce Isengard, so we are there now. And there's a battle instantly. And that's okay. Both lose 1. Okay, we're going to move 2 more Nazgul. Again, I'll move that one here, and then we'll move 1 down. I'm not worried until the eye gets moved. Okay, another battle here on Legolas, but it's just 1 troop again, so it should be no big deal. But there's a bigger army coming behind him. Okay, that's fine. I think we will have to be mustering there. Again, we want to lose the elf, because we can remuster it. Alright, so Frodo and Sam first. See if we have a card. We do not. I think we're just going to leave them there. They're fairly safe there. They'll probably, around on Pippin's turn, we'll move them down because the eye will probably be there by then. Plus, we're going to do a battle here to hopefully move the eye back. So that'll work out well. Okay, so we'll just switch to Legolas then. He'll do walking silently, and then we'll muster. If we have cards, we do. Ooh, we can actually prepare that card though. Oh, he's in Mirkwood, so we'll prepare that one. And then we'll use the card, which will then get us under our limit. And then we're just going to muster again, because that's all he's got to do, and then we can't do anything with Frodo Sam, so we're done. Draw our 2 cards. drew a bunch more rings, and I think another battle. Valor. Alright, so 2 Nazgul have to move down here. And now the wheels, so we're going to lose 2 guys. This guy is doing nothing, and pretty much he's doing nothing too. So we'll get rid of those 2. Alright, Gandalf. So he can go help here. He can come up here. I mean, Frodo and Pippin, they're going to be moving down. How many elves do we have left to recruit? 2. At least we could leave 2 there on there. Once this army moves past, I'm not as worried. I'm always worried they're going to come down. I don't think I've seen the card yet, so I'm not as worried, but that is an option. Alright, well, let's prepare first. Gandalf can prepare a ring that gets us closer. And then I think Gandalf will just travel. And then he can muster once with 1 token. And now we're all out of elves. And I don't think there's anything else. I wonder if we just travel. We're going to be ready for the battle here shortly. And the quicker we get down there, the better. So, yeah, we're just going to travel. We're going to take, obviously, both them. 2 elves have to come, because you need that for the final battle down here. I wonder if we save the 3 just in case. Yeah, I don't want to lose accidentally there. I don't think there's the card in the deck on the top, but just play it safe. I'll spend a token here so we don't have to roll, because that's a bad roll. And then Frodo and Sam will move everybody to Helm's Deep. And then we're safe in Helm's Deep. There's no Nazgul. And then even if the eye moves down here, yeah, so there you go. We're going to do the battle next turn, so that should move the eye back up here. And now we're at 3 threat, so we're going to draw 3 cards a turn. No Nazgul currently, but that'll probably change. Okay, wheels again, so I'll probably lose 2 guys. Very few units south, so I'm thinking I'm just going to lose here. Or really, these guys are safer probably. Even though I spent time with Gandalf doing that, but that gives us another elf. Actually, that's pretty good, because then we can recruit the elf back up here. And then another reinforce. And then 2 Nazgul move down, like I figured. And then our last card. Some movement. Okay, good. At least gets the big army I was afraid of coming down here. Even though there's probably very little, probably no chance of it happening. That's the one thing you do have to plan a little bit and look at those cards, make better notes than I did about where they're going to come down, because we probably knew that there was nobody going to come down here, and I could have taken those elves with me. But it's all good. Alright, so first, we'll see if we have anywhere. We have Gondor and Rohan. Okay, so we're going to do Frodo and Sam first. We're going to prepare this card so we get our extra friendship token. Then we'll do Loyal Friend as always. And then they have 3 movement, which is perfect. So I'm taking everybody. I have to take 2 of them. I think I have to take 2 Rohan. Yeah. And since this army's kind of coming around, I'm going to just take 2 to be safe. I'll muster more. Okay, there's a Nazgul there, so I need to spend tokens. And I'm definitely going to do that. Then I travel, and then here there are no Nazgul, so I don't have to do anything. And then lastly, add them all, and we have a good army here. And I have to roll there. Oh, because there's Shadow Army. Okay, I'll just roll it. There's just 1. So you can put the ring on. I'm going to refuse, so I'm going to roll the dice. But there's only 1 army there, so it's 1 dice, and perfect. All right, draw my 2 cards. I do need that. I have tons of battle now. What are we doing our rings? I went from needing more battles to having too many now. So definitely need to try to use more cards. I'm not using enough. Okay, coming down here. There's nobody there. So I'm sorry, it's a reinforce. So the reinforce first. Now 3 Nazgul will go to the eye. Reinforce again. But the eye is going to come to me, which is probably just fine because, like I said, we're going to attack next turn. And the eye will go back up there. And then move to Rivendell. So that's the first one of that I think we've seen. But we're still four cards away from that. So no big deal. All right, let's do this first. We're going to capture. So we'll spend 1, 2, 3, confirm. I actually don't know. Okay, I was not 100% if the eye moved, but I'm glad it did. So that brought up the hope here because I captured it and we got a 2 hope. This gives us a ring token, and now whenever they draw Isengard reinforcement cards, it'll do nothing. So we're looking pretty decent. So now we can travel, take our guys with us, and pretty much go to here, and then I'll just muster. Just to hold here. Frodo and Sam, we'll see if we can prepare a card. We can, so we'll do that, because why not? Because we don't want to move them yet. We're going to need to get a little bit of army here, get them to there, so we can... It's actually pretty light here, so they could actually start moving. I'm actually a little bit short on movement cards. You need 3 to travel through here. Oh, I do have 3. Okay, and there you could really use 5, but normally I just have to move around. So we'll draw cards. Okay, we have Rohan lends horses. Okay, so you can just move around. Okay, some reinforcement. Goes up through Helm's Deep. That's no big deal. 3 Nazgul move away. That's probably great. Okay, coming around here. It's reinforcement, so no big deal. Okay, so 2 Nazgul move closer. So again, I don't think there's a point in moving this one up. We're going to move here. Yeah, I don't think it matters. I'll just move that one. Oh, there you go. And then some movement. And they're going to move up. Okay, that's kind of bad. It gets the army there, but I'll have a big army. Legolas needs to muster some, but it's his turn right now. So we'll first do Sure Shot. Oh, I'm sorry, not Sure Shot. Gain silently. And then do we have any cards that match? It doesn't look like it. So we have tons of prepare, or tons of muster, I'm sorry. So we'll just muster. Oh, except for rat elves. So that's all the mustering we're doing. I could move them over and get some dwarfs. There are 4 dwarfs we could start gathering. Could grab this guy from the Iron Hills. He's kind of not doing anything. I could do the movement here. Sure, let's get some horses here. So play event, horses, Legolas, 1, 2, and travel, because I don't think you can bring troops with you. And now we travel back. We're bringing him with. Now we got to make the decision if I want to muster. I don't. I'm just gonna do it. Be done with it. Make sure. Okay, they cannot match. Do I want them to travel? We do need to muster more, and Gandalf's next. So I think we're just going to wait, because Gandalf will muster a bunch. He'll go his way. We'll send them down and do the attack. Oh, there's a guy here, so let's attack him. And that moves the eye down, which is not the best thing, but that's okay. Okay, good roll. Don't need to re-roll. We don't want to. Nope, we're good. Draw cards. What's this? Okay. So if Legolas is too bad, we can move up there to help him out. So here comes them towards Helm's Deep. Not really much of an issue. There'll be 5 guys there. And no big deal there. We'll have a battle. Okay, so no Nazgul, so that worked out great. Do we have too many cards? 3, 6, we do. So I'm going to spend a card and just weaken the army up a little bit. Oh, we already drew our player cards. That's all right. We have 4. That's all. All we need is 3 to get by. All right, so Gandalf's turn first. We will muster. We have no cards, so we'll spend tokens. We need 3 Gondor units. How many do we have? I think 4. So they'll let us. So I think that'll be good enough, because 1, 2, and then we can attack. Yeah. So let's travel. We're going to bring everybody with us. And then we're going to travel again. But we're going to leave those 2 there, so they get left there. Confirm travel. Did I screw that up wrong? I think I did. Okay, almost really screwed that up. Okay. Add error. Cancel. We're going to travel. Make sure I don't screw this up. So select units to travel. Add all. And then we'll undo these 2. Confirm travel. Perfect. So we left the Frodo and Sam with Pippin and Merry so they can travel down this way, and we're going to attack this group here. I actually got really lucky. There's nobody in Mordor, so it won't be much of an issue. I wonder if we'd even worry about challenging. The problem with not challenging right now is if we lose units, we can lose 1 Gondor unit, but if we lose more than that, then we are in trouble. So probably best just to challenge them so it's done. Doesn't really do much other than check mark. Does move the eye, so that's one thing, but there's no Nazgul here, so it's not that big a deal yet. Unless we draw a Sky's Darkened card, then it'll be a big deal. Alright, we have 5 here, so we're looking good. We'll draw cards. And I think we're good. So we'll draw. Okay, Grey Havens. Is there any troops there? Nope, so nothing. Okay, here. 1 troop. And then we'll roll a search. But there's no Nazgul, so nothing happens. And then that doesn't happen because Isengard's gone. So looking really good. Alright. So we'll do Merry and Pippin first. We'll travel. Take them with, of course. And we don't have to roll, but we do need to spend 2 tokens. We have a card and a token. And we'll travel again. Take them, of course. Confirm. Spend a token. And sadly, we're 1 away, but we're looking pretty good. So we're just going to travel around. And I'm going to just move 1 more time. Okay. And then we're actually... Oh, and then we're good. I forgot about Fran. So Frodo and Sam's ability. So what's going to happen here is we're going to lose 5 rings, which we have. But then you have to roll dice equal to missing hope. So I actually am really lucky. I did really well this one. Got really lucky, I think. So discard 5, 1, 2, 3, 2 tokens, confirm. And then I think I only have to roll 1 dice, and I can't lose. Don't reroll, and they slam dunk the ring. So, there you go. I don't think it's that easy. I've played many games, and I've only won a handful of times. I've lost a lot more than I've won for sure. So, well, as always, I've been the Digital Board Gamer. Good luck and have fun.